everybody. I am Jackie K. Cooper, and my entertainment rundown for today is WW84, Wonder Woman 84. This is the second Wonder Woman movie featuring, focused right on her. I think she had also had a cameo in another one about superheroes, but this is the second Wonder Woman movie. It's directed by Patty Jenkins, who directed the first one, and it stars Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and she still is a beautiful, beautiful actress. She, does all the physical stunts believably, and the movie is just some kind of awful. I did not like this movie. I thought that, the special effects, the fights, all that were okay, but the plot was just tedious. It starts out with, a look back at Wonder Woman as maybe a 10, 11-year-old girl, maybe a little bit older, on the island, where the Amazonians live. That gives you a chance to see Connie Nielsen again as her mother, Robin Wright as her mentor. But it has nothing, to my way of thinking, to do with the rest of the movie. You could make a connection, but I didn't want to make the effort to make a connection. And then it jumps forward to 1984. And I may be stupid, but I never understood what was the significance of it taking place in 1984. I mean, nothing that tied in that said we've got to lock the movie into 1984 because this happened. No. And then there's this contrived plot, which is a mix of I Dream of Jeannie and Aladdin, about having this relic that you can make wishes on. It just goes to extremes. Gal Gadot is great to watch, in this role, but they did not serve her well with a good script, in any way. But they did even worse by Kristen Wiig, who plays kind of a brainy type woman who, also gets involved in making wishes on the relic or whatever. She is miscast. Her character is never developed. I must have dozed off during parts of it because one minute she looks one way and the next minute she looks another way, and I'm thinking, what happened? What caused this, movement from one body shape to another type of body shape? It was just beyond me. Chris Pine is in it. He plays the love interest for Wonder Woman, Steve, and it's contrived as to how he is, has come from where he was in the past, and now here he is in 1984. But the big surprise is the villain of the piece is played by a guy who's like a snake oil salesman in the movie. He says, if you wish it, you can do it. And I'm thinking, this guy is really oily and whatever. Didn't recognize him, didn't know who he was until I looked in the credit, and it's Pedro Pascal. And Pedro Pascal is the Mandalorian on television, the Disney, Star Wars character. But of course he wears that encased helmet, so you never see his face. Didn't recognize his voice. He was good in the role, but it was like, why did they bring this nobody who's nobody's ever seen, because I didn't recognize the name, into the film. The movie itself is rated PG-13 because there is mild profanity and violence. Again, I was so disappointed. I enjoyed the first one. I didn't think it was terrific, but I enjoyed the first one. This one is downhill. I scored it 4 out of 10, below average. I know, send me your emails, tell me where I'm wrong, but I'm sorry. WW84 gets a score of 4 out of 10 for me. This has been Jackie K. Cooper's Entertainment Rundown with a review of Wonder Woman 84.